Welcome and thank you for tuning in to Glasgow City Region's keynote session at the 2021 Meet the Buyer event. I'm Susan Aitken, the leader of Glasgow City Council and the chair of the Glasgow City Region Cabinet. The Cabinet's a formal committee of the leaders of the 8 local authorities in the City Region, which oversees the City Deal programme and leads on maximising inclusive economic growth for the region. I'll only speak for a few minutes before handing you over to colleagues who'll talk about support for the region's businesses and the pipeline of contracts which are and will continue to come through our £1.13 billion City Deal programme. Today, we formally launch a new strategy for procurement and community benefits for Glasgow City Region. At the heart of this strategy is our determination that the decisions we make in procurement will address inequalities and climate change, benefit local communities, and, of course, provide opportunities for local businesses. The scale of the procurement programme across our 8 city region authorities presents us with an enormous opportunity for both local and Scottish companies and SMEs of all sizes. We've already made great progress. In fact, companies based in the Glasgow City region have already benefited from over £100 million worth of contracts from the City Deal Infrastructure programme. We've also developed improved supplier guidance and a shared IT solution to manage and maximise the delivery of community benefits secured through City Deal contracts. That means a shared experience for suppliers across our 8 council areas. But with our new strategy, we intend to build on this success and do more. We'll extend our collaboration beyond the £1 billion City Deal programme to include the wider capital infrastructure procurement programmes of all 8 councils in the region. And we'll bring on board other key regional partners and anchor institutions such as NHS Greater Glasgow and Clyde and our higher education institutions. We'll work harder to support local businesses to benefit from public sector contract opportunities by improving the provision and accessibility of information, such as the information we're providing today on contract pipelines. We'll also run a series of ongoing talking tender workshops on key projects in the months to come and work more closely with both our Tier 1 suppliers and with the Supplier Development Programme to build capacity with local SMEs to win contracts. The new strategy puts sustainability and equality at the heart of the procurement programme. And as the City Region prepares to host COP26, we are committed to exploring how we can use procurement to support our net zero carbon ambitions and adapt to and mitigate the impacts of climate change. Success will require closer working and support from a broad range of partners and colleagues, not just within procurement, but engaging with communities, with third sector organisations, and of course with you, businesses and SMEs. And in fact, we do also have some asks of you in our endeavours to reduce inequality, use community benefits to help those that need it most, and support the fight against climate change. Our approach will encompass the principles of fair work, supporting the Scottish Government's 2025 vision for fair work. Plans to improve benefits from contracts to our local communities include work on community wealth building and tailoring the specific needs of communities with the community benefits provided by contractors. And to maximise the opportunities, we'll ask our appointed Tier 1 suppliers to work more closely with us to open up their supply chains to local SMEs. And to work harder to deliver community benefits that really make a difference, that help local young people, help communities that need it most, and that support work in climate change and reducing emissions. I'm confident that our respective organisations will share these mutual goals to support these important priorities. By focusing on these key areas, our regional approach to procurement will benefit all stakeholders, the public sector, local businesses and local people, and ultimately will also support our regional recovery from COVID-19. I hope you enjoy the following sessions. All of our 8 councils are represented on stands at the event, so please follow up with each of them individually. To close, I want to thank you for listening and also to thank you in advance for your support.
Good afternoon, and thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today at this hugely important event. My name is Kevin Rush and I'm the Director of Regional Economic Growth for the Glasgow City Region. I've got responsibility for all of our business support, our employability and inward investment programmes, and I'm also charged with overseeing the successful delivery of the £1.13 billion City deal, the biggest and by far the most advanced of its kind in the country. In terms of the City deal's successful delivery isn't just about being on time and on budget. It's about maximising the economic benefits for the region during the delivery of the programme's 21 major projects. For us, that means as many contracts as possible being awarded to companies who operate within, source from, and employ residents from the City region and from Scotland more broadly. That means providing funding for services like the Supplier Development Programme, which provides free tender training and hosts these hugely important events where we raise awareness about the contract opportunities and the routes to market for these opportunities. As you'll be aware, a lot of these opportunities are on frameworks, and SDP and our other support networks can advise you on how to get on these frameworks. It also means training businesses to be tender ready in order that they can compete for individual contracts. And across the City region, each of the 8 councils provides support, guidance and advice to their local businesses through the Business Gateway service. I would encourage all of you to engage with these services if you're not already doing so. They'll be able to guide you on how to position yourself to win more major contracts, get in the right frameworks, and take advantage of an economy which is ready to boom. But the City deal is only one of the programmes we deliver. And welcome as it is, we are working hard to bring a lot more funding to the City region to support further much needed infrastructure investment, ensuring a continuing pipeline of opportunities for businesses like yours. The last year has been difficult for all of us, but Glasgow is extremely well placed to emerge quickly and strongly as we seek to build our way to recovery.